Finally here. God dang, that light looks bright. I guess it's all good. Good evening. Happy Saturday. I am here to complete this beef tongue ritual. For you guys, I've already done pretty much 40% of it, which is the incantation and the charging of the beef tongue, as well as giving the cow, the sacred cow, appreciation and love because we appreciate the animals that we use. If you guys are triggered by animals being used in workings, then you may not, well, you may want to close off of this video because it does involve meat. And I know that there's some of you guys that y'all love the animals, and so do I. But you got to do what you got to do, okay? Now, just to let you guys know, my name is High Priestess Jamila. If you guys need court case work, maybe work done on your ex, maybe work done on your ex-frenemy, or whatever you need, the link to my website is below in the video description box, okay? All righty, let me share this real quick because I have to send out my own notifications here so that everybody will know. All right, so this beef tongue working is going to be good for if someone is lying on you, bearing false witness against you, maybe speaking incantations against you. Maybe there's a court date that's set up and maybe that person is going to lie through their teeth. Maybe they're telling the truth but embellishing it. Maybe they're accusing you of a crime that you did not commit. Okay. Now, we have all seen the movie called The Devil's Advocate. Okay. Let's talk about that real quick. We've all saw that movie. And in the movie, the guy that was bearing witness against the, I think he was practicing voodoo. The guy, I like him. He was working at beef tongue he had an attorney. If you guys remember, Kevin Lomax went to see the guy that he was representing, and he was doing a beef tongue, and the guy showed up to court and he just got choked up. Like he could not testify. Now, sometimes that will happen, but what this is that people won't believe that person. Okay, it will take away their ability to lie, or really, to be honest with you, it doesn't really matter. But especially if that person is lying on you, or telling some kind of falsehood on you, it will work for either situation, okay? And then especially, here's what I noticed. What I noticed is people out there bringing up your past and trying to condemn you for your past. It will work on that as well. Whatever justice that you need, that's what it will work for. Make sure that you guys hit that thumbs up. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And we're going to get started. So also another thing for classes, you guys can contact me. Okay. The link is below. We can have a confidential meeting and then it'll go from there. All right. I just need to grab a knife, and I don't know if this steak knife is sharp enough. None of my knives are very sharp. So I am going to angle this down. Okay. And just to show you guys, I have various herbs here. We've got some galangal root. We've got some rosemary, some master of the woods. We got some licorice root, some nettle, some black mustard seeds, some black peppercorns. Okay, we'll put even more black peppercorns in it. And I think I already said rosemary. And I'm gonna find my blood root too. Okay. And so I've got those already charged and ready to go. Oh, also there's some rock salt in there. So here's the way I like to work my beef tongues. And y'all can see this tongue was filled with meat. Look at that. I got the meaty one. All right. So I like to go from the back of the tongue. Okay. And I like to sear the back of that tongue, split it. Okay, split it down the back along where the width of the tongue is wider. Okay, we're gonna cut it probably about a little kind of halfways down, and then I like to take it and I like to put a hole right here, like a little access hole right here. And this knife is doing all right, ain't it? I love beef tongue to eat it. It's tasty meat too. It's very, very tasty to eat. Very, very tasty. All right, and don't be shy to come into the chat room. Don't let liars scare you. Y'all can come into the chat room. It's all good. They ain't got no power because they liars. Okay. All right. So I'm just cutting a little access hole right here. And I'm wondering if I need to go a little bit further down on here. All right. And okay. I'm going to set this up just like this. Okay. Stick my finger down in there like that. Is it bad to lie to our kids and teach them Santa is real? Nope, it's nothing wrong with telling your kids that Santa is real. It's nothing wrong with that, okay? I mean, of course, after they get older, they're gonna learn. But you know what? Actually, I believe Santa is real. Okay, hold on, y'all. I gotta go get my wine. I believe Santa is real. Who here doesn't believe? And it, you know, that's just like saying that God isn't real. That's just like saying that Hecate isn't real. It depends on how you look at it. Do I think that it's okay to tell your kids that Santa exists? Yeah, it's just a little, you know, like a little folklore. You know, it's nothing wrong with that. All right, hold on, guys. Give me a second. Hello, sir. I'm doing good tonight. It's kind of chilly out there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, you had to get your flashlight, didn't you? It's dark around, and I forgot to turn my light on. I didn't even. Okay, here you go. No, I'm definitely home waiting on this wine. All right, there you go. Freezing up on you. Stop freezing up. For sobriety? Oh, oh, that's funny. I'm only gonna have like one or two glasses. That's so funny. Okay. Okay. cut out at the middle of me trying to sign it. I think there's a notification came through. Yeah, see how it's like halfway there. It's good. Okay, all right. Thank you. Have a good night. Happy holidays to you. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you too. Thank you. All right, all right. I am back. Sorry about that, y'all. I didn't even know he was trying to get in touch with me. So back to our discussion that we were having. Let me see here. It gets them excited about something. I like that. Yeah, it's better than, like these that's some new age stuff. Like there's nothing wrong with the belief of Santa. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, of course, when the kids get older, they're gonna realize, yeah, mommy bought this for me or daddy bought this for me. But it's nothing wrong with telling them that. So let's get back to the beef tongue, you guys. Okay. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick some black peppercorns down in here because we want to banish the power behind the lies and the deceit and the deception of the enemies. Now, some of y'all may have specific issues and problems of folks doing certain things, and so those black peppercorns down in there are going to grasp a hold of the enemy's tongue. And I put some slippery elm bark in the herb mixture as well. And so with the petition's written in Latin. We're just going to take some of these herbs, and we don't want the petition to be too bulky. Okay, we don't want it to be too bulky. This also got some slippery elm bark in there as well. Okay. We're just going to rub that on there. And what I like to do is I like to really, really rub those herbs into that, okay? Because these have already been charged. Okay, and you can hit the thumbs up if you're dealing with complete liars and frauds and people that try to take advantage of you. All righty, and so I'm going to fold this. I don't want y'all to see the back of it. We're just going to fold this up and we're going to stick this down. And how come ain't nobody hit the thumbs up? What's the problem? Y'all mad at me about something? Did I do something? I ain't did nothing to nobody. All right, you see how that's all that it is. Now, if you want, you can put your enemy's picture down in there or a picture of their mouth if you want, but it's not necessarily necessary to do that, okay? Now, you see how that pocket that we formed down in there, it gave it plenty of room. So we're just going to take these herbs down in there, because I've seen people just tell fantastical lies and people will believe, I believe it. And it'd be a damn lie. It'd be a damn lie. It'd be the most fantastic lie that you have ever heard in your life. Or either people believe certain lies about you. It's sick. It's sick, okay? So we're going to stuff some of these herbs down in here. Okay, and then I'm adorn the rest of the meat with the herbs, okay? The rest of these herbs can be used to dress our candle because we're going to light a candle too with this, and then you just fold it over. It's so simple, so easy. Now, for those of you that are righteous and honest, especially if it's my aunt was the same way. She could not stand liars. It was like, why are you lying like that? What the hell? You know what I'm saying? And so it sucks, and your whole life can be held up. Things that you got going on because some hating ass, lying ass person told a lie on you. It sucks. It does. It sucks. Especially some of you black women that got some male running around talking about, oh, I had sex with her. Somebody go around lying and saying, you know how they used to do that back in high school? If it was a man, a boy that you didn't like, and he would go around lying on you, and people believe him. That's because he probably, you know, God only knows, and they'll lie through their tongues, and they'll lie, and you'll be sitting there suffering because of somebody's lie. You'll be sitting there suffering because somebody done lied on you. I don't like that stuff. That's it, you know, seriously. All right, give me a second, y'all. I'm in here tending to these ribs. I got some pork ribs in the oven, and I got to put some barbecue sauce on these, so bear with me. I was telling my son earlier, you know, my favorite barbecue sauce is Gates barbecue sauce from my hometown, and I keep telling myself that I'm gonna order some so I can have some put up. They don't have Gates barbecue down here in Georgia, so we can't all be perfect, okay? It would be in a perfect world, they would have Gates barbecue available everywhere. The sauce and the barbecue sauce and the actual barbecue. Oh my God, Gates barbecue is some of the best barbecue ever. And trust me, since I've left my hometown, I have wanted more than anything to go back and visit, and I will go straight to Gates barbecue. Okay, but unfortunately, some things have prevented that from happening, and we're gonna make sure that quit happening because I would love to go back and visit. I do have friends down there that are good friends that are good, okay, that would probably like to see me. I got family down there that's good, okay, and they probably like to see me, and I'm going to go down and I'm going to take them to Gates, or they're going to take me to Gates barbecue. They got some good, oh my God, that burn-in sandwich, ooh, oh my God, that burn-in sandwich is like heaven. It's like a party in your mouth. That's some good barbecue. That's some good barbecue. And when you walk in there, they go, "Hi, may I help you?" It's an amazing place to go and eat food, to go and eat barbecue. Now, I'm in the South now, and I know that barbecue joints down here, like, now we got the best barbecue. Now, I've had a couple of different barbecue joints down here, and none of them compare. And it tastes like homemade. That's what I like about Gates, is that it tastes like, you know, your grandpa made it or something. That's some good stuff. That's some good stuff. All right, we're gonna put this back in here for a spell. And these ribs are done. All right, I just made some country ribs. All right. Okay, so what I got right here is this is some leather cord, and I'm hoping just by the looks of it that it's gonna slip through there like butter. It's kind of like a thick cord, okay, that we can put this through here. And so I start right here where I stopped cutting, and I just stick that through there, and I made sure I didn't want one of them blunt. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. That is perfect. Okay. And just sew that sucker up. And of course, there's other things that I'm going to do. I'm going to stick some nails in here. I'm not going to be done with the work. In fact, what I like to do is I like to do it, and I will refrigerate it. And I'm going to stick some rusted nails through here too. Okay. And we're going to bind it all up. Okay. And you know what? If you got folk lying on you to kick it, let me tell you something. They're going to regret it, because ain't nobody going to take their asses seriously ever. Okay. And that's the way it should be. Like, what the hell? Who Who should listen to a liar? You know, people have actually been killed because of people's lies. People have actually been beat up, and people have lost their jobs before because of liars. And that ain't right to me. You know what I'm saying? And I can't stand it when those people try to call out like you know, like they Satanists or something. No, you know, if you talking about certain deities that are dark deities, you know, they do have integrity. They do. They have integrity. Okay. So this always makes me, I might watch The Devil's Advocate tonight. So all of those little innards that are sticking out right there, see that? All those innards, I'm going to tuck them down in there. The beef tongue is good to eat too. It's some good stuff to eat. If you have a sharp enough thing though, it'll stick. You can get it in there kind of deep. You want it to be kind of deep in there. Now, this is also good for psychic attacks. People may try to conjure certain entities against you. It will fall on deaf ears. Do you understand me? Those people just need to leave you alone. Okay. So I've heard of people, they can't even call to their ancestors. Their ancestors won't hear them. That person's tongue is tied. Can't nobody hear you. And you know what? That's the way it should be for people that are lying on you and got it out for you. That's not right. Especially you people out there that's like, well, I would just, you know, because bad people, they like to do stuff to good people. They do. Now, at first, I started them off to where I was doing the type of but I decided to do it like this to make it look more you know, just a little, you know, like a, you know, y'all know what I'm talking about. Some of y'all marriages is on the fritz because folk be lying. They be lying. Okay, they just lie a lot. Sir lie a lot. Okay, y'all remember that rapper Sir Mix-a-Lot? I think it was Sir Lie a Lot. Just lie all the damn time. Some people lie and tell falsehoods to make themselves look better. Okay, while in the meantime making you look like a piece of crap, and that ain't right either, is it? That y'all, I'm sorry. That ain't. You know what? I'm not sorry. That ain't right. Some of y'all are facing charges from somebody lying on you, and you didn't have nothing to do with that. Okay, just crooked ass people. That ain't right. Hell, I'm gonna let all that meat fold up in there. You see, when you get towards this part of the tongue, I'm gonna show y'all, is actually this part of the tongue is where all that tender, because when you cook beef tongue, right, all of this part is delicious. All of this, when you cook the whole tongue is delicious, okay? But when you cook it, you boil it, and when it gets done, you see, you peel all this off because all this is tough as hell. You don't try to eat that. You peel all this off, and it just peels right off, and it's the best meat you will ever eat. I'm thinking about getting one for Thanksgiving to eat. That other one I got in there, I'm gonna save that for a client because I don't know how the hell. I know I went to sleep at about 10:30 last night. I was out, woke up, and this beef tongue was still sitting out. I said, well, damn, we can't eat that, but it definitely can be used for this purpose still. Okay. And they probably were still okay to eat. But you know, I don't like to take no chances like that when it comes to my culinary, you know what I'm saying, what I put in my body. And so when you get up here, you know, this is when things can get a little messy. and you just want to make sure that this one was good. It's perfect because it's got enough fat to where I can hook that through there. Okay, I can hook that through there and yank that on through. But see, this part right here is real tender. That's the best part of the beef tongue to me when you eating it, because I sure will eat a beef tongue with some carrots and potatoes. See how it just pulled right through there? You see that? So what I got to do is I got to go all the way up here. Okay, I got to go all the way up here because that meat is so tender that it actually did not, it didn't connect. Let me see here. Try to get this stuck through here. I may have to use something to push this through there, because there we go. All right. So you see that? Because it will, this meat right here, this part, the inside of this is so tender that it just goes through like butter. Okay. So you see how I got that right there? Now, a lot of people, when it comes to doing a beef tongue, they think it's going to stop people from talking about you. Quit being sensitive. No, but you know what? I would do this for somebody that's sensitive to words, because it won't let their words bother you anymore, because people will say some horrible things to you. And that, that ain't right. That ain't right, Or let me tell you something. If your kids are in school and you got a bully on your kids and stuff, and somebody bullying your babies, school time is a very, very sensitive time for a child. And we can't just sit here and say, oh, well, the child got to be, they got to be stronger. It's a child. And some of these people will say horrible things. So you can use a beef tongue working for that too. Okay, you never know. Somebody might have put a demon in their child just so they can sacrifice your kid. I ain't taking no chances. Jamila don't take no chances. Now this thing done got kind of slippery, so I'm gonna take this and kind of pull that through there. Okay, like that. And see how that's anchored on there. And you want to go down in there and get that hooked on there, because you got to go all the way through this tongue. That's why you got to have a long, sharp needle. All right, I'm gonna try to use this. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's starting to get slippery. All right, I'm throw this in the washer anyway. I need are you putting them back on? Put the fresh ones on. They're in the dryer, sweetie. Pull that through there. And you want that in there tight.
I found it in the wash.
Okay, good job, baby. Yeah. All right, so I had to get a little bitty piece of toilet paper, or if you have on some gloves or something. Okay, so that's good right there. Usually when I order my beef tongues, I'll order them from a farm. And they usually send you one black one and one pink one. So this is the black one with the black tongue. Okay, so this is starting to get, it's starting to get a little, okay, this is good. Okay, so here's my advice, especially if you're innocent. Don't ever go into a courtroom without doing a beef tongue. Hello? Don't do it. I mean, I've done it before, but and I went through changes, boy. But I knew that God was gonna deliver me from that because I seriously, I could tell y'all some stories, and it just is weird. You know what I'm saying? And see, that was when I had first got into the craft. This was years ago, and it was a trip. God, I don't even want to talk about it. I ain't even gonna talk about that. We're not going to talk about that. I know that when I'm done doing this, I'm going to grab me my wine and consecrate it and drink me a nice glass of, I think I'm going to open up that Malbec. I got a bottle of Malbec and a bottle of Cabernet. That was such a nice man that came to the door. You could tell he was such a nice man. Very respectful. Okay. Now, so this gonna come together like this, okay? Right now it's all spread out like that, but it's gonna come together perfectly. Okay. And I may have to rethread. I'm gonna see what I'm gonna go ahead and take this from the back and the underneath of the tongue. I'm gonna pull that through there. Y'all, them holidays are coming up, ain't they? I love Christmas time, man. I am a holiday type of person. I love Yule time. Yes, I do. And I'm hoping that, this Christmas I can send out all of that joy to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because some people, they be in a bad way. You know what I'm saying? And it just is terrible. It is. It's terrible. Christmas is a pagan holiday, right? It's a pagan holiday. So, okay. So I'm gonna have to rethread this thing. Y'all see how that's coming together. There are several incantations that I'm going to speak over this in Latin and English. You guys won't see that. I'm not going to give up my petition because, even in Latin, people will translate. You can do a lot with a beef tongue, though, and get yourself some peace and quiet, especially when you got a headache. People be speaking all kind of stuff into them candles and stuff. They just be messing with you all the time. That just, good Lord. Yeah, so I'm going to have to rethread in a few here. Now I'm gonna pull from here now. I'm gonna go a little bit deeper on that. Oh, that's a tendon or something right there. Yeah. That's either a tendon or a muscle right there. I'm gonna take this, force that sucker through there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull, I'm gonna have to yank it. Uh-oh. All right. And it looks like we're going to end up having plenty of thread, but I think I'm going to end up having to rethread. And that's okay too. This will protect you from people speaking stuff on you. Okay? People be trying, ooh, don't you hate that when people try to speak stuff on you? You be sitting up there, either a doctor or a high priestess, have a very important position, and somebody be trying to turn you into a, ooh, I don't think so. All right. I am almost done. And you know what? We may have enough. We may have enough here, enough thread. Yeah, I think I have enough. Let me see. I got like about an inch left. When I do court case work for you, I'll keep it preserved in a jar. Oh, for as long as it takes. Sometimes even after that. You want to be difficult, don't you? All right. Yep, we only need one more. Perfect. I measured that out perfectly. It's amazing. All right. Just need one more stitch. And then I'm done. All right. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut this, and then I'm just going to take it and tie it. Wait, so I'm always be 1 out of 4. This power restore. 1 out of 5. The spell binding is alive. 1 out of 6. The spell binding are fixed. 1 out of 7. Events are 11. 1 out of 8. It is fate. And 1 out of 9. What's done is done. And 1 out of 10. It begins. Blessed be. All right. Okay, so there we have it. That is the beef tongue. You see how it's all sewed up there? Now, that's not where it ends, okay? And honestly, when it comes to spiritual work, you really want to focus on your intent here. Just doing this doesn't necessarily mean anything. But what I'm going to do at this point is, first of all, I'm gonna wash my hands and I'm gonna grab me some wine. So y'all get some wine out. let me check. Oh, you know what? Let me check on my oh my God, y'all. The ribs is looking good. All right, I'm gonna turn it off. Let it finish like that. Okay, wine. Mhm. All right. So this Alamos is spelled Alamos brand of wine. It's really good. It's not too expensive. They're about $15 a bottle. And also, this wine is perfectly acceptable by spirits for an offering. Okay, so I got some of this. I'm gonna consecrate it real quick. Y'all about to see how I consecrate my wine. Okay, thank you for the thumbs up, you guys. I appreciate that. Uh, all right, I consecrate this wine, clear it of all negative spirits or bad energy, and I consecrate this wine to bring me good spirits, to bring me the good spirits of my ancestors. All right, y'all. Okay. So, and, y'all, I don't know what this is that this little boy been talking about no nut November. He will not eat peanut butter. He will not eat any nuts. And I'm like, where did he get that from? He must have got that from somewhere. I don't know. I don't know where he got that from. And he's been sticking with it too. All right. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. Oh my God, y'all. If y'all like red wine, if y'all like red dry wine, I would highly recommend it. This particular brand, and I recommend Malbec. It's just something different other than Cabernet. Okay. All right, so this is complete. So the last step that I take, and I can actually use this cord. I'd rather use something thicker. To be honest with you, I think I'm gonna use this because it's black, and I'm a double do it, and I'm putting knots in it, so that may take a minute, but that's okay. So I'm gonna start knotting this up. Okay, that way it'll be double. And if you have like a thicker cord, you can use that. Okay. Don't y'all hate people that talk too damn much? You be like, shut up, God. They don't know that silence is golden. They just blah, 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 blah. Shut up. No one hears you. No one cares. No one believes you. You're a friggin' liar. Everybody knows that you're a friggin' liar. You have no integrity. You're a freaking idiot. Shut up. But yeah, we do want them to stop speaking our name though. Like, God, would you please get off my nutsack? God dang. God. Oh Lord, y'all. I swear it is a trip. It is a whole friggin' trip. And you be like, did I miss something? You be like, did I miss something? Did something happen that I wasn't aware of? And spirit be like, no. Oh God. All right. All right, so I'm just putting a bunch of knots in this. Just give me a second, you guys, and we're going to twist this tongue up. And like I said, I need to get some rusted nails. It's kind of hard to find them. If you know what, actually, it's not. You can go right on Etsy. They got plenty of rusty nails on Etsy, and I don't have any. I don't keep rusty nails around. But, you know, I suppose that push pins will work as well. And so I am going to use some pins in this tonight, you know, because I do have some sewing pins, okay? But I want to put rustic nails in it before I bottle it and, you know, move on and enjoy the holidays. Hello? Blessed be. All right. I'm going to start down here. Tie a knot down here. And we want it twisted. Okay. We want to do a twist. Twist and tie that damn tongue. We want you to shut your goddamn mouth, okay? Shut up, you freaking idiot. We know you can't shut up, so we just gonna make you a complete laughing stock. Blessed be. Freaking idiots. Okay, sorry, y'all. All right, I'm gonna try to, you know what? This tongue, oh, you see how difficult it's being? No, I don't want to shut up. I'm a liar. Oh, we're gonna get you to shut up. We'll get you to shut up. Okay. So you just want the tongue to be a little twisted at the end. It ain't, you know, it'd be different if we was working with, oh, there we go. See, look at that. You just want like it to be twisted like that, okay? And just all messed up. And what I do is I get a big, I think it's a gallon. I get like a gallon thing to save this in. And yeah, we just put it in there and preserve it with some alum and you can use vinegar too instead of water. I think vinegar would work better if you preserve it in some vinegar. We're just gonna tie this up and put a knot in it, and then there it is. You know, I'm gonna put some nails in it. I always use candles. You know, candles have a very, very important purpose when you are doing spiritual work. They do. They have a very, very important and very potent purpose when you're doing spell work or ritual, any kind of ritual. Okay. All right. And so there it is. See how that tongue is twisted? Okay. And we put I'm not going to do that on camera. Let me wash my hands. And washing time. Ooh, them ribs are smelling good, y'all. They are smelling good. All right, so I still have a few steps to take on this, but it's done. And you see that how long did it take? It took about an hour. And so I will stick pins throughout it. When I get the rusted nails, I'm gonna stick rusted nails all throughout it, especially on the back of the tongue where the person's throat is at. Okay. So that's why I always stuff it at the back because that's where the throat is at. I've seen other people do beef tongues, they do it differently. Hey, whatever works for you, whatever resonates for you is how you can do it. Uh, that is my cue, though. I think I'm going to go now. If you're dealing with a court case, you can use some kind of court case oil. I always make my court case oil with Gillingal and some astragalus, okay? Um, and so you can actually put oils on it too. Um, I'm not going to do that right now at this point. I'm not dealing with a court case at all. This is for a different purpose altogether. Beef tongues can be used for many, many different things. It don't always have to be a court case, but like I said, in a case where you are being falsely accused or people are saying false things to you, or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Rumors, lies, backbiting, gossip, just all of that stuff. And like I said, it goes deep into like, okay, you full of crap, try to conjure something on me. So this will stop conjurations against you as well. Especially when it's like, okay, what did I do to you? You just what, right? So speak it and it's gonna speak into your life. That listen, it just is what it is. Okay. So y'all let me know if y'all need me for anything. I will catch y'all at a later time. I'm gonna eat dinner. If I don't see you before the holidays, happy holidays, but I'm sure I will. I will because I'm always here. But y'all have a good weekend. Okay. And thank you for watching. Blessings.